Hello there. So I wanted to get on and do a quick video today and just share a little bit about my day yesterday. So most of you probably know that I am a mom and a wife, but I'm a mom of four kiddos, and my youngest one is on the autism spectrum. And he is 8 years old. And so he really, he is such a blessing. He is an amazing little boy. But it's not what we expected. It's not the journey that we're on is hard, and holidays are really hard for me because just like you have certain traditions that maybe you've done or certain things that you want to do as a family. And sometimes when you have an autistic child, well, most of the time, you just can't do the typical things that a family would normally do. Fireworks can be very hard for them. They're loud and they're kind of scary because they're spontaneous. Large groups are hard because you need to really track kids, and it's stressful for parents with typical children, let alone a child who can get easily distracted or have their own mindset of what they want to do. If they see something, they go for it. And Mitchell is actually pretty good about staying close by and holding hands. But the fear of the unknown for me, like if we were invited somewhere and I wasn't familiar with the place or how many people would be there or what, if we're invited even to a friend's house that I haven't been to, and I'm not sure of what the environment would be like, it just brings on a certain type of anxiety. And so, we had the 4th of July just 2 days ago. Well, then yesterday I was just super emotional. I was questioning, why me? Why us? Why did God choose to let this happen to our family? And I think it's easier on the holidays to question those things, to be like, because it's so hard, where, you want to be able to take your other kids to do fun things and to do traditional things so that they can have fun, but then you have one that isn't going to, cooperate very well. And so you might get to where you've been planning to go, and then it might not even turn out the way that you planned. Or, and my biggest thing is that I have always, I have four kids. I like them to be home. I want them to have an environment where they could have friends over. And so since we just moved, it's kind of hard. We're settled into our house, but we don't have a lot of amenities here. We don't, we left a trampoline at our old house. We left a basketball hoop. We left a huge backyard. We had animals. We had just a large house to where they could do things. I'll be right there, buddy. I'll be right there. Now he's asking me to do something, and he is not going to stop until I get it. Anyway, so I just wanted to share. I was super, super duper sad. And I am super blessed that my son is not worse. I'm blessed that he has come a long way and that we can do a lot more than we have in the past. So I'm not being ungrateful for where he has come and for what our family is able to do. I know that there are a lot of families out there struggling with a lot of worse things, even worse autism situations where, their kids don't even talk. So they're not able to express to them what they want to do, what they don't want to do. And so I'm thankful. But I think when the holidays come and you want to do something fun with your family, and everyone is with their family, so it's not like we can get a sitter and say, oh, let's go do some fireworks and maybe just leave Mitchell home for a couple hours. with a sitter because all the sitters are doing stuff with their families. They're having fun. And so the holidays are always something that just really kind of tugs on my heart. But I was feeling sorry for myself yesterday, and I was just sad. I was sad for my kids, but then, when it's all said and done, and I think about the truth, and the truth is that God allowed this to happen to our family, not just to me, but to all of us. And I just pray that we can all be used in a powerful way by our, situation. And I pray that our family, even though it's hard, that they'll still want to be together, that we can make those holidays special enough that they'll want to be home. And that is my greatest desire. So then one of the other things, I'll be right there, buddy. Okay, I'll be right there. He says his tummy is rumbling. He's hungry. So, the other thing I was thinking about is how I felt yesterday. And, I think on a normal day, we just do what we have to do, and we're taking care of our kids, and we're taking care of our kids with special needs, and we're just running and tired and spent. And yesterday, I was feeling that way, and it would have been so easy for me to just reach out to someone and complain or just share how sad I was. And, I remember, first go to God. And I did share with my husband, and I did share with my kids. But we have to remember, in those times when we are struggling, God is our strength. And so I did. I started journaling, and then I got out a couple of my devotional books and my Bible. And boy, with communicating about it and writing about it, it really helped a lot. But I do want to say that if you are ever having a bad day or a bad couple days, and you feel like you need someone to talk to, I know a lot of times people say that they're never too busy to talk to a friend, but I know if you're like me, you don't want to burden your friends with your stuff. And so I want you to know that you can send me a message at journeybringingithome@gmail.com. And I would love to respond to an email, or you can send me a message, and maybe we can just set up a time to talk. I am here for you, and I am not too busy at any time to take a few minutes to talk. If you're having a bad day, or if you're struggling, just because I know special needs moms are overworked. I mean, it's a lot of work, 24/7, right? I'm home with my kids 24/7. So I know a lot of parents with special needs are working, but you're working. And so even if you're not home with them 24/7, when you get home, it's work again until the time you go to bed. And then you rise, and then it's work again. So if there is anyone, or if anyone you know who might want to just sit down and chat and share their struggles that they're having right now, someone that maybe I can pray for, I would love that opportunity. I sit back and I think, God, how are you going to use me in my journey? I don't want to just walk through this alone without being able to share and help someone else who is on the same journey or a similar journey with me. There comes a time when a lot of the things that we thought we would do in our lives, we grieve because we're not able to do them. And I just keep reminding myself that, this is God's plan. And it's not over yet. He's 8. And so my prayer is that someday we'll just live a normal life. And I also pray that my kids will just be able to be compassionate for other kids and families who might be going through the same thing that we are. So I hope you have a great day. I hope that maybe something that I said might resonate with you. And I hope you understand that my passion is to help other people on their journey. So if you feel like reaching out to me, I would love to chat, love an email. So have a great day.